I know what's going on in our country now, and I have a research team that is doing some research on this to be able to present you with the facts. When I have facts, when I have enough, I'm going to come to you. I can lay out the things that there is transformation coming, and I can point you in the direction, but I would like to have more. But I don't even think it's necessary now to have more. If you just continue to listen to the program, I will spell it out for you. And you'll see it yourself, and you'll begin to see it. People are writing me now. They're seeing it on television. They say, oh, Glenn, I'm watching your show, or I'm listening to your radio show, and I'm seeing it. Oh, my gosh, how did I miss it? But I'm going to continue to do that. But I'm going to tell you now, I have to remove, I feel, I have just had this impression that I need to remove myself from the problem area now. I need to stop looking at I know what the problem is. I have to stop admiring the problem. And I have to now look for the solutions. And I know what some of the solutions are. And they are coming to me fast and furious right now. And I have never been more hopeful. Because I think we got them. But I want to do the same thing that I did on the economy. I'm not going to come to you and just say, hey, let's do this. This is too serious. It took me a long time to come up with the answer for the economy and to warn you on the economy. I didn't come on the first day that I knew the economy was going to fall apart 2 years ago. I shut my mouth for a while. The same thing with this. I didn't go on. I just kept saying to you, there's something wrong, there's something wrong, there's something wrong, this isn't right. But I took my time and did my research and did my homework. I am going to meet with some of the best people I can find, and I've already got them lined up. And I'm going to meet with people from several different fields, and I mean the best of the best. And I am going to find the answers, and I am going to bring them to you. But here's what I need you to do first. I need you to be a constitutional watchdog. Because we need to stop these people in their tracks. And the one thing I learned is while there is one thing about one watchdog, there's something more than twice as powerful than two watchdogs. Now imagine with the radio audience and the television audience, imagine 10 million watchdogs. I need you in the next couple of days to help me. This is like a 100-front war. He is overwhelming the system. It is right out of the playbook from Saul Alinsky. It is what a community organizer does. Overwhelm the system. That's why people call me. In fact, somebody just called me a little while ago and said, Glenn, how come you didn't talk about this? I did. I just no longer have the time to stand on one issue because the entire forest is on fire. But see, here's the secret. I or Rush or anybody else, they don't have to do it alone. We don't need the mainstream media anymore. The paradigm is about to shift. Don't worry about the media. The media will find themselves in the dustbin of history. We have each other. We currently have all forms of communication available to us. We currently, and I don't know how long this lasts, but we currently have a unrestricted internet where we can communicate and we can find the answers. You will be amazed on how many answers you can find. You will be amazed on how transparent things really are when you just know what to look for. I need you to help me define what the fronts are. What are the lines that they are moving in and pushing on? For instance, healthcare cannot be passed. No form of universal healthcare, because it is not about the healthcare, it is about the structure. And I will outline this in the next few days. Structure is what matters. Nothing else matters. Structure is what matters. We need to watch the czars. We need to watch cap and trade. Structure on cap and trade. We need to, quite honestly, we need to guard, as much as I hate every member of Congress, we need to guard Congress because the executive branch is devouring all other branches. They are devouring it. And the people in Congress are so stupid, so insipid, or so in on the game, they are going to find themselves irrelevant wildly fast. We must guard all three branches of government. It is a shell game. It is a transformation. And what I said to you over a year ago, you will wake up someday and your country will not be the same. It's happening. And it's happening right now. But one person can't watch it all. No media source can even do it. It's Sophie's choice every day. I come in and I don't know what to talk about because I've got so much to talk about. I can't cover it all. I can't do it all justice. Don't worry about it. You just make sure they don't move. You just pin them and make sure they don't move. That's all that has. There needs to be wrenches in the gears of this government. I have never been for a do-nothing Congress. I mean, I like it when they do nothing. It's much better when they're doing nothing than something. But I have never been. I've always hated the obstructionists. I've always hated the parties who are like, yeah, well, now they're just going to thwart everything. And they do. The Republicans do it and the Democrats do it. It's time for the people to do it. Stop the machinery of this government. Because they are building something. And you do not want to have that unveiled. Believe me, you do not want that unveiled. Stop the machinery of government. Watch them on, and here's the great thing, you don't have to watch them on all fronts. There are 10 million listeners. Pick the thing that interests you. Are you into guns? Are you into health care? Do you know it? Do you feel it? Do you watch something on TV and say, I know this, I know what they're doing. Follow it. Don't pay attention to all of it. You'll get lost. That's what they want us to do. So don't follow all of it. Follow the thing that your gut says, this is important, and I understand this, and I get this. Just follow that one thing and alert me. We will put the gears into at least neutral. Eventually, we will jam that back into reverse. And if we don't, we'll strip all the damn gears. Because it'll be time to get out of the car and rebuild it the American way. So I ask you, will you be a constitutional watchdog? The time has come to bark and to bark loudly. Understand what this means. What this means is you may be called a racist, a homophobe, a hate monger, you want to starve children, whatever it is, whatever your category is, they will find a way to ridicule you because that's what Saul Alinsky taught them to do. Have no fear. No fear, no more. Stand up. You know the truth. Stand for the truth. Because only the truth will set us free.